I'm from America, in New Jersey, although I lived in New York for a long time, so I like New York more. New Jersey is very boring. Yeah, I've been in Japan for 4 years. So I started as an English teacher in kindergarten and preschool, but recently I'm not teaching at schools anymore. I'm just doing private lessons. I came to Tokyo just on a holiday and I found it really interesting, so I saved money for about 1 year and then I just moved. So when I lived in Tokyo, I started dating my husband, and then he had to move back to Osaka to work at his family's company. So I thought that we would break up, but he asked me to come with him to Osaka. And then we got married later. For the most part, it's nice. I liked working with children because if you work in kindergartens, you're with the same kids every day. So you become really close with the kids and it's really fun. Yeah, I've never tried working with like high school kids or not too many lessons with adults either. Working with kids is nice. Recently, I started TikTok. So for YouTube, when I first came to Japan, there were many things I was confused about, like pension, residence tax, visas. So as I learned everything, I wanted to help other foreigners who live in Japan with those kinds of things. And I also just enjoyed sharing my life, just daily life. And TikTok, it's just fun, just random things. Oh, I think for American people, the mindset is kind of me first. It can be a little bit selfish sometimes, but in Japan, it's more of a group mindset, so you should think more about other people and not making others uncomfortable. Whereas in America, people don't really consider that. But America has good things too. People are very friendly. Those things like pension and taxes, it can be really confusing. I've had to go to City Hall many times to ask questions about it, and yeah, and doing stuff at the bank can be tough too. Because I always try to go alone, so I don't want to ask my husband to help me. So yeah, I do my best. I think I want to do translation eventually, but my Japanese is not good enough. It's just very casual. But yeah, maybe translating for movies or dramas would be fun. So almost 1 year ago, I got married, and there are some cultural differences that we had to get past. For example, so I started cooking more because I didn't want to eat takeout food all of the time, and my husband is really bad at cooking. So I thought, okay, I can do it. But the way that Americans would eat, like maybe we could just have pasta and that's it, or maybe just pizza and then finished. But my husband wanted so many side dishes, so I had to adjust to that. And then also the language barrier. So he gets a little bit stressed if we speak English all of the time, and then I get stressed if we speak only Japanese all the time. So we had to find a balance. It's good now. We had to adjust. I think we are both more patient because we're aware that we're from different cultures. So maybe if I was married to somebody from the same culture, if we disagreed on something, then maybe we'd be less patient. I'm not sure. But I think overall it's about the same because humans are just humans. Well, it's a little bit different for people in Kansai, of course, but because the general impression about Japanese men for people in other countries is that they're very passive. and non-confrontational. But my husband is the total opposite. Yeah, he will say what's on his mind, so I don't really have to guess. Like, he'll talk about his feelings, and he said that he liked me and he loved me before I said anything to him, so I think that makes it easy for me. So I didn't really have to guess. Yeah, he's better at communication than me, actually. So I also have some pretty large tattoos, which I don't show them too often in Japan because there's still kind of a taboo about that. But I was really nervous to meet my husband's parents because I thought they might not like me because I have tattoos. But they didn't care, and they were like, oh, we want to see them. But I don't know if they'd be okay with him having tattoos. For me, they don't care, but I don't know about him. And then, yeah, generally they're also very casual. I think some people have to speak politely to their in-laws, but they would prefer for me to speak casually. And since I've been using Kansai-ben more recently, they're like, oh, wow, 上手になった. So yeah, that's nice that they compliment me now. Yeah, I think it's a good place to live. You should go out of your comfort zone and you can learn a lot of things. Yeah, that's why I enjoy living here. So I feel like I'm constantly growing as a person and being more patient. So, yeah, if you want to live in Japan, you should try it. Yeah, well, please check out my YouTube channel and my TikTok if you're interested about life in Japan and international marriage and Osaka. Okay, thank you so much for watching.